Pull up back with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Mob T2 trap. Now, this is one that everybody asks about. The basis of a T2 trap. You're going to start with a strong low, and this isn't a bullish scenario, of course. You're starting with a strong low. Right now, liquidity, and now we're breaking structure to the upside. Boom, now we have a break structure. So now, strong low, breaker structure, right now, liquidity. We know this is valid. Now, with a T2, what you're going to notice is that the market pulls back and starts to head back up. So, have you ever felt like you were, let's say you had an entry for a trade down here, right? And for whatever reason, the market came down and reacted like this, and you're thinking you missed out on the trade. This is where T2 comes. The idea behind T2. Whenever you see this T2 right here starting to form, then you can go ahead and mark it up. Because one or two things are going to happen. We're either going to break this structure. If we break it, congrats. Now we have a T1. If we don't, we come back down. Woo, now we got a T2. A T2 is when the market comes down and then it starts to head right back up, but it never actually quite makes it above to break structure. This now becomes your liquidity, and we call this T2. Remember, the market moves on liquidity. Liquidity is why the market wants to go where it wants to go. And in order for it to make those moves, there has to be somebody who got. Everybody's not just gonna make money. We're not having an infinite candle like this. It's not how it's gonna work. What we're doing is creating demand zones for the other traders to get in. We need somebody to lose for us to go up. Remember, they're initially in buys, and once they're in buys and they start selling, whenever they sell here, that means somebody bought them. So these buys convert and they go up. So a few things you'll notice about the T2 is you have your strong point. Your weak point never looks very clear. And with the T2, it can go up, sometimes to an equal high. As long as it's not a full on break, it's considered a T2. So sometimes you'll have the equal high and then we'll come back down for a little bit more. And this happens. You'll see this happen a lot during news events. The news event usually starts moving during, like Asia session. Let's say it's a New York news event. You'll see it move during Asia and then London and then New York comes out, news comes out, takes all of them out, heads right back up. It's just building that liquidity. Now let's look at a bearish example of T2. So you're going to create that strong point like always. We have our ran out liquidity. Now we have our breaker structure. Again, remember T2, it simply just never breaks structure again, right? You can have all this going on. I really know what's happening. Let's say we come up here. We created these equal highs, but we never break. Now that we have our T2 identified, the reason we know this is T2 is because we came up here, we came down, came back, and still have never broke. So even if we do end up breaking this way, now we have a T1, and we can keep that marked out as T1. Same thing, it'll help regardless. We have our T2 marked out. The market will move up very swiftly. And I can't believe I just said very swiftly. I don't know who I think I am right now. Bro been on YouTube consistent for a week, and now he talking about he's swift. Hey, that's my fault. But hey, the market's gonna move up like real smooth. We're gonna take out T2. There's gonna be some type of entry reason right there, and then we can expect to come back down. And the market can do what it does. It wants to create another T1 to come down. Does whatever it does. But the important thing about T1 and T2 is the market does one or the other every single time. It's not like, all right, T3, T4, T5, No, it does one of these two movements every time. And you have to pay attention to which one it's in, and you have to catch the move. Hey, boom. So we like to do the real chart example, so let's get into it. First thing we seen ran out liquidity, real smooth. Then next thing we see is a break of structure. So we now ran out liquidity and we now have broken structure. In order for there to be a second break of structure, we first need to break this line. So let's fast forward to what happens. Okay, cool. So we've now broken structure. We came back down. Now we've created equal highs. We still have not broke above this level. If we break above this, this would then become our T1. But if we don't break above it, this would then be our T2. So we have our T2 lined up right there. Again, remember, we're going to have that equal high. We're going to come down and take out this low, come back up. So now that we got this equal high, let's say we have an entry. Let's say we found it on the 1 hour. Let's see what we have here. We have support resistance. We do have some support resistance. And I'm not a support resistance trader, I promise. Like, it's not what it sounds, but that does have a valid use in the market. Anyways, What we now would be expecting is for it to come down to then react and continue to buy up. Okay, now all we're doing is waiting for it to hit our area to enter the trade. Okay. Just like that, take profit is hit. Again, T2, usually what would happen is we're going to come up, we're going to break structure, come back down, come up and create an equal high, or sometimes it'll be a little bit less than equal high, but it will make a high that you think would be a high that's heading for a break of structure, then come back down to then pull back up and go in their desired direction. Man, if these videos helping y'all out, like really let me know, because that's the only reason I'm making them. Now, I want people to understand that this is a skill that can change everything for you. So, those who haven't commented things about the videos, I do appreciate it. It really helps push it to other people who might not be aware of some of these things. And again, what we're trying to do is help the next person. It's not too late to enter the free one-on-one giveaway. I will be choosing 5 subscribers. Once we hit 100 subscribers, to have a free one-on-one with me. All you have to do is be following the Instagram page, following the TikTok page. Of course, you need to be subbed up and comment on at least 3 videos. Once you do that, all you need to do is DM me on Instagram, send me a screenshot of the proof, and you will be in the entry for the free one-on-one. As soon as we hit 100 subs, we'll be doing a raffle. We'll be doing a one-on-one entry. We're not waiting for 102 subs, 101 subs. As soon as it says 100, it's going to be 5 of y'all. But that's everything I got. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay calm. Y'all stay safe. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.